Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. So today, I think I'm gonna keep using the stall team because I actually want to keep showing it at the very high ladder. Currently, let's actually what elo are we? We're actually pretty high. Yesterday I was like 2016. Oh, 2022. Oh, I was 2026 elo. Now I'm 2022. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, looks like a ping across is number 2 right now. I wonder what he's using. Anyways, yeah. So today, not much changes will be done. It's just we're gonna be using this fire team. Let me just, of course, do like a little analysis of the team. Once again, knock, whisk, near mandatory. I think protect is always mandatory. Low key, it's the best for like blocking future sight, especially against Urshifu. So protect is kind of mandatory. Some people like slotting hex, but like if you slot hex, you kind of go like negative speed. You kind of like the speed creeping. So I don't know why you would run hex. You can also run max defense bold on Hydrapple with maybe some speed investment to outrun like a Ting Lu. Instead of Leaf Storm, you can go, instead of Leaf Storm, you can go, what's it called? I don't remember what that thing's called. Giga Drain. Instead of Draco Meteor, you can go, its signature move, whatever it is, Fickle Beam. But I personally don't really like that because, Draco Meteor is like such like a strong, consistent move. Like, of course, you don't get the drop, but this guy's one-shot people or two-shot people anyways after Nasty Plot, so I much prefer this. But it also has the potential to like, where's Fickle Beam at? It also has the potential to straight up blow up any single mon. So it's F. It's Fickle Beam, yeah, because the potential to have 160 base power. Damn. Once again, typical Spit F Corviknight, it's broken. It checks like the Mega Diancie, Lele, as long as it's not like Thunderbolt or Specs Thunderbolt or Thunder or Z Thunder. The stereotypical curse dozo, you need a curse sleep talk because it's national dex too many strong attackers, and then waterfall for Sarah Ledge, the mandatory earthquake poison jab, spikes, recover. I would never run toxic and Clodsire because I'm not trying to lose to like flying taunt users or like substitute users that are flying, and covert cloak so you don't get like burned or randomly frozen. And then Bliss, the seismic talk, softball, stealth rock because it's all three of these attacks are consistent, and encounter one of the most consistent moves on stall and Blissey. It makes it really polarizing threat, especially for the prevalence of Samrock. Anyways, I think we get a pretty good matchup here as long as it's not where's your execute? What? I don't understand what that means. Anyways, we're just gonna, what's the only threat here? I think Mega Diancie's a threat. King Gambit is also a goober threat. Okay, this is Defog here. This is obviously Defog Rocks, or just Defog, if I had to guess. We just Iron Head here once. Actually, maybe I should have kept Iron Head hidden. And he goes Petch. And that reveals to be some type of fast, bulky Petch. It can also just be offensive Petch. Let's go King Gambit. Now let's counter here. Because hopefully he would Earthquake. Yep, and we take his Blissey. Oh, we take his Landorus, I meant. And he dies. And this goes Mega Diancie. We're still gonna go Core always. And we're gonna hit the Defog. We stall this. We just roost here. No reason not to roost. He goes for Mystical. We can Iron Head here for free. As he goes Pawn. He always can go Hydra here. He doesn't know how to protect unless I already used it. As he goes for a U-turn, which is cool. He's gonna Mystical here, or he doesn't Mystical. It's he goes for the Baby Moonblast. I would assume you Mystical, right? Because that was the whole point of that. Let's go Blissey because it's free recovery here if he parting shots as he plots, and it's a free soft boiled. This goes for Shadow Ball. There's free rocks here. Let's go Claude. All right, GG. Yeah, the opponent straight up lost to this because we do a lot, but at the same time, it's not completely lost because actually, if they had Lando, they could have bait out all the earthquakes, and then I would have to poison Jeff for 3.2%. But you get what I'm saying, right? So this guy's a bulky, nasty plot, probably a modest set. He it has to be modest. No way you do 17. That's like an ass ton of damage. But yeah, let's get the next one. I want to keep this video really short because I gotta do some more videos because I'm trying to pre-record like 2 to 3 videos, including this one's probably gonna be posted today. Actually, no, maybe I'll post this another time because I just used this team. Yeah, I have to pre-record some videos because I'm gonna be incredibly busy for the next week, and I don't even know if I have enough time to do the summer seasonal for national days. But it's fine. It's like not a priority, if that makes sense. Because we're going to college, trying to make a good living. Gotta take that seriously. Gotta get my good education, get good grades, join the good and necessary clubs, make good friends, of course, volunteer for the community helping me. That's the most important one. If you're actually, I checked the metrics. Most people watching this are already like adults. I think every single one, the people who watch are in the adult range and are male. I don't think I ever had a female viewer or someone who's like younger. But if you're in fact younger and you're watching this right now, please volunteer for that community. Very important. Sure, it gets you into college, but that's not really. That's an advantage of volunteer community. Of course, you get to college, but more importantly, it's just genuinely helping people. You gotta do that. You gotta genuinely help people. It humbles yourself. But you know what's even more humbling? Going against Brandon, Tyranitar, and Charizard Y, that's even more humbling. Of course, it's a joke, but yeah, we just continue winning now. Damn, I don't even know what to do. Actually, I do know what to do. Someone sent me the most fire team I've witnessed in a while. Right here. I'm gonna post it right here. Right here. This is goat news. Whoa, shit. Stall. This right here. Some heat. Utility Umbrella. I much prefer leftovers, but because Blissey still blows up Charizard, right? If I'm not mistaken. But Utility Umbrella is good. I prefer leftovers because Utility Umbrella is not as the same as leftovers, but I still like the passive recovery. Ground EMC is always good. Prevent Trick from Gold. Dazzle. Yo, what was Dazzling for? I'm gonna remove that. Yeah, I'm gonna remove Dazzle because actually you could use Dazzle if you're also going Hex for Gliscor, but Hex does really nothing to Gliscor anyways, and we're kind of still walled by like a Golden Go. So I think this is better. Once again, like speed creep, because double knock is fine. Stealth Rock spikes, yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. This is actually the same main 5. Okay, looks like a scary matchup. Anyways, always really recommend this 5. Mega Sableye. The Mega Sableye is cracked. Blissey, Clodstar, Corviknight. The triple special wall is incredibly like this. This is impossible to get through. Like if you have like a normal team, yeah, this shit is impossible to break through. It's actually hella hard. And then of course Dozo, Mega Sablays are physical walls. Then your third is literally just any grass type. It can be Amoonguss. It can be Tangrowth. It could be Chen if you want, or it can be what we're using right now, Hydrapple. Because you need a way to beat the Ogre, and I really think this 6 is incredibly cracked. Unfortunately, the opponent gets 6-0'd and boned by T-Spikes, but I kind of don't have that on this team. So this can't be called mine. It's probably some type of specs, because I'm suspecting the Z user's Chomp. Either way, this looks like a scary matchup. This goes Chomp, straight up. Let's defog once. Actually, Swords Dance is a good play on his end, so we can always go Sableye, because either Swords Dance or Rocks is coming out, or he goes for Earthquake. Protect here. As he goes Gold. What damage was that? That's offensive, right? 36.6, that's super offensive damage. Let's go Blizz here, because we can either catch a double to someone, or that's basically it. So this is the guaranteed rocker, I think. Let's go for Rocks here. Let's plot again. This goes for Shadow Ball. As long as you're not like Side Shock, we're fine. And he reveals to be defensive gold. Well, I should have known he's defensive gold for the damage. So we can Earthquake again. And I get a crit because I'm a lucky bastard. We just spam Earthquake now. Get this guy out of here. Yeah, I'm down to 5 recovers. Or less. I think I'm a Spike here. And he goes to the Chompinator. Let's go Sableye once. Actually, no. Is that a bad play? Let's go Corv. Oh, I'm bad. Iron Head here is free. Actually, Zapdos here is also free on his end. As he goes Gold. Takes a chunk. Let's go Claude here and get that recover off. This is good. Now Garchomp is taking shit from Rocks and Spikes. So he's forced to defog here. As he goes to Lele. This is good for us. That Focus Blast is so obvious here. And no one's clicking Psyshock. No one's clicking Psyshock. But Corviknight is the go and lives Focus Blast. Whoa. Whoa. This guy specs. He did click Psyshock. So this guy is what we call have no balls. Okay, that's good for us. Let's go for Seismic just in case he goes someone else. He goes T-Tar. Let's hit him with a counter because this guy is probably Pursuit. But at the same time, he already revealed that he's Rock's Garchomp. He revealed that he's Rock's Garchomp. So this is either Dragon Dance, which it probably wasn't, and then or Pursuit. So Pursuit was the scariest thing on his opponent's team. Now what's the scariest is Garchomp. Garchomp's the only thing I'm scared of because it has Rocks and Swords Dance. And he lets me get a Soft Boiled Up for free, which I don't understand. And Rocks. He lets me get free Rocks. I should have Rocks first, actually. Goes for Blast, which does jack shit. So that's fine. We can go Claude. Claude AI. We can Earthquake here. I don't want to get into Z range because I know these. I think Crit Z gets us in the range. And he forfeits. Okay. Not bad. As you can see here, since I want to keep this a short video and we're hella high up in the ladder, I don't want to get sniped. I think I'm just do a little analysis of this game. Alright, first, you always want to lead Mega Sableye if you look. These two are either the rockers, so this is either defensive or this is either defensive and rocks, right? Realistically, this is rocks. If this is defensive and rocks, if you see this Tyranitar use rocks, you know this is either full Spadef or full Fizdef with the Rocky Helmet with spikes, or this is Swords Dance and it's the Z user, right? And if you see Tyranitar, you know this is either Dragon Dance or defensive utility, or it's just offensive utility, right? If you look here, you know this is probably either Dragon Dance or the offensive utility set because there's no Mega on this team, and this is the only Mega user. And then we go Mega Sableye here, and then he smartly doubles, and he doesn't reveal if Tapu Lele is Specs or not. Because by not revealing he's Specs, he doesn't reveal if he's Z. Because if he tells us where he's Specs, we know the Z user is automatically Chomp or Golden Go. So he gets our asses here on the Earthquake to Mega Sableye. Maybe it was kind of too obvious. Maybe I should have Iron Headed for the chip. Maybe I should have Iron Headed. Actually, Iron Head is unpunishable now looking back at it. Because if he rocks, SD, whatever, I Iron Head and go straight to Dozo. But if I was him, I would have always SD'd and then threatened the Z move here. And then force on Dozo and then rocks on the switch out. But that's a built different play. But you also have to scuff or protect as well. So that's a different type of maneuver. So we go Blissey here. Of course, it's Golden Go. What do you expect? And the last thing we want is our Clodsire to get tricked. Because if Clodsire gets tricked, it no longer beats Golden Go. Like, Bliss is the most expendable Pokemon here. Is it? No. Hydrapple? Hydrapple is actually the go here. If it gets in under a Shifu or Tyranitar, it can like possibly deal ass ton of damage. But there's no way to really get it in safely. It's just maneuvering, actually, and force setup. Then we go for rocks because like this ain't doing jack shit to us. And if we force out the Z, that's even better. So Claude can completely war Golden Go. Here we don't want to take excessive chip on Blissey because remember we still want to use it to pursue trap. And then we go he Shadow Balls our Clodsire, does no damage, so we know he's defensive. in the 39, like doghouse that possible. And we always recover here. If you don't want to get into 40, because let's say defensive gold, um, bulky nasty plot, and a crit. Damn, that isn't kill. Oh, Z crit. Yeah, Z crit. You can still get blown up to smithereens. Look how much that does. Like 40% is already a Z, and the Z crit is 51.1 to 60. So do not get in that range. Always assume it's Z. You know, like Volcarona can straight up do like what, like 60% or like 40% with like a modest bug, like modest Z bug buzz with once it's in a swarm range. It's cracked. We had the lucky crit here, which is extra superb damage, and now he's forced to earthquake. Or he's forced to recover. I mean, either way, he was forced to recover. We spam earthquake for free, and he goes chomp as we spike. Maybe I think I should earthquake again, but the spike is nice because it forces extra chip, especially on chomp. So now he's the one forced to defog. We go core like a because we have no balls. We should have went Sableye. And man would have won Sableye. So he reveals just earthquake stealth arc and he's offensive with no item. So since we haven't even attacked him yet, so we don't know if it's Rocky Helmet. So we don't know if he's like offensive Rocky Helmet or anything. We go core. We get Iron Head shit. It's fine with us. Go Clodsire because there's no reason not to. This is why Black Slush is kind of good because you get the recovery back. And then here he makes a good play. He goes Tapu Lele. This here I would like for majority of stall players in national decks. If you see a Tapu Lele, you're pooping bricks. But then that's why I always recommend Spadef Corviknight or Golden Go. Spadef Corviknight or Golden Go, they blow up Tapu Lele. And realistically, if you're using Golden Go, that means you're not using Mega Sableye because you don't want to double up on the Ghost type. That means you'd be just straight up too weak to Pursuit or too weak to Dark types in general, and especially weak to opposing Golden Go. But so if you're using Golden Go, you not only Mega Sableye also functions as the Mega Medicham answer. Golden Go also functions as a really good Mega Medicham answer too, and what also has the benefits of blocking hazards and stopping Tapu Lele as long as it's not Spec Shadow Ball, which most are nowadays, considering that Golden Go is everywhere and G King is everywhere. Still, King G is one of the best stall breakers of all time. Y'all should use it. Anyways, we go Clodsires here. We go Corviknight here because it's the always scout, and Focus Blast literally still won't 2-hit KO us because Corviknight's straight up the GOAT. That damage is actually insane, 33.8. That's some like, damn, not very effective. What? And we're max Spadef, meaning we have like no defense. So that also explains why I did so much because it's Side Shock. Anyways, just for Volt here, it's fine because we want to bait in Tyranitar, right? So we go for Rocks. So you want to bait in these dudes. I'm stupid as hell. I didn't go for Rocks. Oh, because I wanted Chip on Chomp. Okay, that makes sense. But Rocks is always the play there. I shouldn't have Seismic. I got too ahead of myself with that greedy Chip. Always Rocks. You want the pressure. You want that pressure over time. Anyways, we get his ass with the Pursuit. Not Pursuit. Yeah, we get his ass in the Pursuit because we're cheap bastards and we use Counter. I forgot who it was. Someone said Counter is not real. Well, Counter is real. You gotta respect Counter. Like ABR uses Counter on his Skarm one time or multiple times. I've seen a battle, and then he also used Counter on some other guy like Gastrodon or something. When I saw that, I shat my pants. I was like, "Yo, this guy's the GOAT." Oh yeah, but when I said the GOAT, I meant, oh yeah, damn, he's a GOAT in the battle. My true GOAT is Blimax the GOAT. You can tell, slot like very, very easily see that the inspiration for majority of my teams is Blimax, whatever you call his name. The majority of teams are based off Blimax. Anyways, go here because Big Bliss is too fat and Focus Blast is like a 25%. Then after leftovers is like what, like 18 or whatever. We go for Rocks here because why not? We go hard Claude here, right? Gets Shadow Ball, but he's never getting the drop because we're Covert Cloak. We thought of that. We thought ahead. We have Covert Cloak, so we're not forced to sack somebody. Because think about it. If you get dropped, right? Spadef dropped. How much is Z doing? 51.4 to 60.9. If you get in that range and you have a Spadef drop, you better start praying. Do you go to Blissey? Do you think he's gonna get that Terrain? Do you think he knows you're going Blissey? So he just Focus Blast on the switch and your Blissey gets 2-hit KO'd. Now when you go back to Clodsire, he keeps Shadow Balling you because you're force recovery and he gets another drop and he just spams Shadow Ball. That is why I hate going against Golden Go with Clodsire. Cloak. And of course your matchup into specifically Taunt Tornadus is worse now because you don't have black sludge, but like this is 10,000 times. This interaction is 10,000 times more common than if you were going against taunt. And remember, the taunt variant is very rare, nasty plot taunt, because most of it is nasty plot, just regular nasty plot or nasty plot sub. Those are the most common sets. If you don't get nasty plot taunt, I mean, you still have a lot of counterplay. Like you have the poison jab Claude here, right? And once you bait out the Z, none of them are like heat wave because that's stupid because you don't want to lose to Golden Go. So you're always focused. Actually, yeah, heat wave is used to be Golden Go. I meant, but you don't want to lose to like majority of stuff like a blitz. So most people run focus blast because you also lose to like you also can't really get raging bullshit. But yeah, I've seen heat wave variants, but most of them is focus blast. But anyways, you can actually PP stall with Corviknight, believe it or not, with max after max and plus just protect on the turn they use focus blast, and then just like make some crazy doubles to Claude Sire and go back to Corv on the taunt, some G, and you go back to Claude Sire and focus blast. But yeah, it's very hard to do, but I actually have a good win rate versus that. Either way, even if it's taunt, but that's only if you don't get the black sludge poison, which you have a lot of chances to do so. So you have a lot of chances. Anyways, we continue because I go off topic, similar to BKC. You know, that guy's a GOAT on YouTube. He's really good content. You guys should watch him. Anyways, yeah. With that tangent out the way, Claude Sire comes in. Zapdos comes in on Claude Sire, so it's actually quite the opposite. He wants to defog and he just forfeits, and that's basically it. How much time I have? 21 minutes. I always get one more game. No reason not to. We're 2,300 elo, I believe. Some decent elo. Yeah, 2035. Okay, yeah, our elo's pretty decent. Yeah, if Pink Cross wants to get another rank 1, he's gonna have to work for it. Straight up, maybe I should just end the video here because I still gotta record 2 other videos. Should I just end it here? Just cock block peek across. It's 22 minutes. I'll just record another one, whatever. If I win or lose, it's still 2,000 elo. I consume chicken. It's a fire name. Verzitor. It's also a fire name. WT3 with an 80.9 GXE. Damn. You guys been grinding. Me personally, I don't really like GXE. Just want to get a GXE too high. That's how I know I've been going to try hard. Because if you notice, like I think a month ago, my GXE was 84 point something, and that was because I was using the worst team known to man. I think I posted it in the Discord. It was like a crazy Sylveon stall with like 5 RUs and Chansey. That was literally the team, and I was like, dude, this is the most fun I ever had in National Dex. And then he was like, you know what, maybe it's time to make a good stall. And then now we're 90.2. I think our GXE would have been like 92% if we just didn't, tweak control. But the main account, like Ferro fodder, that has a garbage elo, like garbage GXE, like 82%, because that's where I want it to be. Can't be too serious, because if you get too serious, you go insane. You start chasing the high GXE, you start chasing the high elo. It's terrible. Anyways, if I don't get a game in the next like 10 seconds, I'm not loading because it's taking a while. I just straight up record the next one. Let's take a look here. Anyway, yeah, this is coming up next. Shiny, no shiny, shiny, no shiny. I like non-shinies because I think I have shinies turned off on my main computer. Let's put this in the way I like it. It's the grass type, then Corv, yeah. Grass type, then Corv. Big Bliss is last because you gotta round it off with the go. Actually, no, I think it's Dozo last. No, yeah, Big Bliss last. Claude Sire always has to be next to Big Bliss. Don't even try hiding it. You brought the core, and then Don Dozo. No reason not to bring him. Like Iron Defense Corviknight can only wall so much, and it's easily pressured. So if you have Iron Defense Corviknight and Don Dozo in the same exact team, you're chill. Hydrapple 2 is also cracked. That reminds me. I could theoretically make a new stall. Oh, alright. And we end up loading nothing, so that works too. So I think that'll be it for today's video, but I just thought of a new core right now. before I end the video, I want to show you all. So we have Golingo here, right? We have Dondozo. We're gonna have Corviknight. Why Corviknight? Because Iron Defense, Corviknight, and Dondozo, the knockoff users, you can Corviknight can answer, while Dondozo answers the big threats like Mega Charizard X or Mega Pinsir. Corviknight, Iron Defense is very strong. You can run max because you have Dondozo. There's no for speed creep because of the Gambit. Actually, yes, there is still reason for a speed creep because you still don't want Dondozo getting knocked, but you can get Dozo knocked in emergencies. Of course, you have Gliscor. Then you need Claude and Blissey. Does that look like a good core? Kind of. This team looks like it's like straight up ass blasted by like Urshifu. Do I like that? You also get blown up by Golingo. So yeah, I don't think this is how I want the team to be. Never mind. Yeah, the idea ain't coming to fruition. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. Do two games. I only analyzed the second one because I didn't feel like analyzing the first one because the first one I think it might be self-explanatory. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good one. Catch you later.